All right, this is question number 52 for the practice final. This particular question is asking us to find two consecutive positive integers that are 360. So if we think about that, that means we have the first number times the second number is going to equal 360. If we multiply two numbers, we're going to get that. Now, G is the same thing as whatever n is plus 2. Because it is consecutive, but it's even, so it's going to skip one. So we can then say that n is n plus 2 equals 360. After distributing and sending to 365, you'd have n squared plus 2n minus 360. Now, you can solve this however you want to, but there is another way of doing this, is because you're going to have to figure out the two larger numbers anyway. So you're going to have to start breaking it down and go through that. A faster way of doing that is, let's go ahead and say we have 360. Now 360 is close to 400, and that's important because 400 is 20 squared. 5 less than 20 is 15, and 15 is 225. If you notice, 360 is between these two numbers. So what two numbers that multiply to 360 have to be between 15 and 20? Well, there's only a couple numbers that are even. There's 16, 18, and the 20 itself. Looking at these, since it ends in a 0, that means it's going to have a 0. If the number ended in an even number, it would be 8 and 16 and 18. But because it ends in a 0, it means there was a 0 multiplied. So it's these two. If you had solved this question up here, you would end up with negative 18, positive 20. And then you'd have to say, well, my two combinations are negative 18 and 20, and negative 20, positive 18, positive 20. They both get 360. And then you'd have to be like, oh, well, it's this one because they're both positive. This method down here, we can answer that pretty quickly. Because they said it was positive, and there is only one combination, we already know that our solutions are 18 and 20. Now this is asking for the sum of the numbers. So adding them together, we get 38, and that is our solution.